Hey everybody, Anthony here from XXRC Garage, and what I'm holding here today is the new Traxxas 1967 Chevrolet C10 Drag Slash. And without further ado, we're going to open this box. Let's see what we got here. And of course it's upside down. So as we open up the box, the first thing we see is the wheelie bar, because obviously the box would have to be really long if they had to attach this and box it. So we're going to set this over here, and we're going to take the car out. Now, a couple of cool things about this car is not only what this is, but what is the radio. So I can see if I get the box open here. Okay, so this radio has got to be one of the coolest things that I've ever seen demonstrated, and I'm going to show you why. Box out of the way. So what comes in the box? Obviously we're going to know that, oh, it's under the car. I was like, where did the bag go? So in the bag here, before we get to the car and the radio, is extra foam for your battery to buff out where you're going to. Body pin covers to keep from scratching the body if you want. A lot of shock parts in here, and of course their toolkit that they always put in here, and of course some decals with some racing decals in here as well, and of course your breakdown guide. And let me get the box out of my way. All right, let's get to this thing now. This is one of the many pretty colors out there. The colors that are going to be available will be a real pretty red, like a candy apple red, a black, this blue, green, white, and purple. So that's the colors that come with this car. Now, as you can see, it's a C10 Chevrolet, and of course, if you were to mount the wheelie bar back here, it would be sticking out here, probably about this far back. Pretty cool car, and I love the decaling they did in this thing inside the bed. They put the wheel tubs like a drag truck would be with this fuel cell. This is a hard molded wing in the back, and also the rear bumper is a hard molded rear bumper with a brace on the inside where it's bolted. I'll show you when I take the body off. And as far as the front goes, it's hard molded plastic, and the grill is not a decal, it's actually a grill. And the way this thing feels like it, we might have light buckets in there. So take this body pins off here real quick. I was kind of hoping on this drag car they were going to do like they did on the Vet and the Bronco with the quick releases, but they didn't. They still did it with these aggravating things you can lose. But all right, let's take the body off. Move it forward. Here's the body. So as you can see, yep, it's got light buckets. So you can actually plug in the lights right here. So you don't have to really get the Traxxas lights, I don't think. You can just use pretty much any light. There's a headlight one, and there's one for the marker right here. Same thing on this side. And then the tail lights which are way, no, those are decals. So the taillights are just decals with the Chevrolet emblem on it. But the headlights are real good headlights, so you can actually use this for night racing. It is painted over windows, like most cars come. So we'll put that body over here. Let's go over what's in here. So pretty much, if you're used to Traxxas, you'll see that the slash pretty much hasn't changed. It's got the waterproof ESC, not ESC. Well, it does have waterproof ESC, but it also has the waterproof receiver box. And it's got a VXL 3S Millennium system, so you can go up to a 3S on this. I do know if you're doing like the no prep, a lot of times they will not allow more than 2 cell. But here is where these 2 spots here, and same on this side, is where that wheelie bar will bolt onto. And I'm just curious. I'm about to read the box, but find out what Millennium system this is. What you got here is Mickey Thompson rear slicks and front tires with the weld, license weld wheels, and of course Mickey Thompson's are licensed as well. It's got the foam rubber bumper guard here for, like, I guess if you wreck, and I'm assuming that rubber will rust against this hard plastic, so you probably won't damage this body as bad if you did wreck it. A few things noticed different is the body posts. So when we were taking our slashes and converting them, we were flipping the body posts mounts upside down just like this, and that's what they did here. And of course your servo is where it normally is, underneath the CGI chassis. And anything much special there other than that, but yeah, this seems to be a pretty decent car. I mean, like I said, I built some of these. These already come with the shorter wheel, swing arms, so you don't have to go through all that. So basically, if it's done the way I'm thinking it's done, I might be wrong, these may be banded swing arms on the back. The front look like they still might be slashes on the front. Then again, I could be wrong, but because I'm not measuring the body. But that's pretty much it. Now, we were going to talk about the radio. Now, this is a TQI radio. It comes with the 2 buttons up here on top and the 2 adjustments here. But this little red thing here that you guys are customary to, like the TRX4's radio, which that usually would be the 2-speed transmission. This is not switches anymore, but it is a button. And you can push it down if you can hear that. But here's the button that you push. Now what you do with this is you will push this button in and pull the trigger back. Now you're at the line, the lights change, you let go of the button, and the car will launch. What I wanted to do here is I'm probably going to put some batteries in this radio, a battery in a car, and put this on a stand so I can demonstrate that for you, and you can see how it will launch. But I'm going to need to do it to where this thing doesn't really take off, because I don't want to break it. Get this out of the way, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed my other radio that had batteries in it. This is the one for the Bronco, and this is what I was telling you about the 2-speed transmission switch. And you see the switch was different on that one. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this over here out of the way so I don't get it mixed up. And so I took the batteries out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here for now. This car does not come with batteries, so you will have to purchase batteries for it. And yeah, so let's go ahead and put the double A's in here. Now, to be honest with you, I've never operated this car before with this new radio system, so I'm going to, it's going to be new to me, it's just you too. So, and again, and I'm sorry, I'm not using the Traxxas batteries right now because I don't have any available or charged up. So I'm just going to use what I have on hand. And pull this out. Go ahead and throw this back in. I don't want these to go flying all over the place. This is weird. No, I'm not driving it, so it's just fine where it's at. Put over the other body pins. And I should have took this little card off, but it's okay. So I turn the radio on. You see the green light. Turn the car on. I think. I don't think. Okay. Okay. And of course, so what you're going to do, and I'm going to hold this because I feel it's stronger. So obviously you pull the trigger, it's going to go, right? If you push this button, it lines up the front wheel. Let me show you that again. Front wheel's kind of off a little bit. I'm sure that when you do this, normally you would be doing it like this and holding the button and letting go, but you gotta do this with one hand. So the trick is you push this button in, you pull the throttle, and as you see, it's not moving. As soon as I let go of the red button, watch what happens. And that would be your launch. So that's pretty cool. So I was wanting to show this. We'll do it again. Push the red button in. Push the red button in. Pull this. And let go of the red button. So you can see that this thing is fully wide open when when you release that red button. Okay, try to put some of this stuff away that we don't need here. Put this card back. So in the packaging, I was showing you the rubber block in there, and that is so if you're using different size batteries inside this chamber here, you can put your battery in here. I really didn't need to do that at this moment because obviously I was not driving it on the road. These tires are nice and shiny right now. So we're going to turn this radio off, and I'm going to take my batteries back out. But I'll show you guys how this whole ordeal works. These batteries over here for now. And we'll put this cover back on. So that was a pretty cool demo for me to show you that how that button works. So again, you would hold the red button down like with this with your thumb and pull your trigger back, and then you let go of the red button and the car launches. Now I was told that this car does have the, oh gosh, I can't even think what the name of it is, but basically it keeps the car straight, which I know that's not allowed in a lot of races. And from what I understand, there's a way to program it where it turns it off, so you don't have that issue. But I think someone was telling me that during a race it'll work that way, but as soon as you let off the accelerator, if the car was going crazy, it would straighten the car back out. I don't know how that works. Obviously, I'm not going to be taking it out and testing it right now, so that way I can't tell you exactly. But here it is. I mean, it's a cool car. I was using a 3S, that's why these tires were going was blowing up. Let's go ahead and put the body back on. And I'm not putting this all together, obviously, because this car is still for sale, and it is a car that right now is at Awesome RC Cars. And again, this wheelie bar goes in here, and there's also another set of wheels in here in this box that you can use to change the different if you want different size wheels. Looks like there's also, let's see if I can get stuff to move around in here, because I can't open, this is not a Ziploc, it's sealed. But it looks like there's pinion gear in here, and the tires that I was telling you about to change out on the wheelie bar. There is a tire tool and some Allen keys, and again the decals that are in here. So that comes with the car. So that's pretty much everything I can show you on this. I will tell you that when I first heard about it, and I'm being honest, when I first heard about it and I heard it was a drag slash, I was like, okay, well, I got one. But to me, the ticket is, I mean, slash is a good thing, and I have slash drag cars too, but to me, this radio is the ticket, because this gives you like a stall converter launch, and when you let off of it, car launches. So when the other guys are going like this, you already like this, you're just letting go of the button, and it's gonna go. So you're probably gonna get a little bit of a gain on that. So anyway, if you want to see this car or want to buy this car, go to Awesome RC Cars of Monroe, North Carolina, if you're in the area, or go to your local Traxxas dealer, and they should have this truck there as well for you to see. And yeah. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, have fun with RCs.